guys, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be doing a butt workout. It's going to be all on the ground, so let's relax on down. It's not going to be super relaxing for long, my friends, but will be for the moment. Alright, start with the feet down on the ground, arms down by your sides. Then get right into it here, pressing into the feet. Start to roll up into a bridge, lifting the hips, and then nice and slowly we lower it on down. Rolling up and down. You can have your palms up towards the ceiling like I do here if you tend to have tight shoulders. You can, if you want a little bit more of a challenge, arms can always come up towards the ceiling. And we want to be emphasizing the tuck part of the bridge here to really get those low glutes. And keeping the ribs together so we're not overarching up towards the ceiling, right? That's a very different bridge. All right, one more and then we're going to pause it up at the top. Lowering the butt down an inch and up an inch. Little pulses. Again, emphasizing that squeeze at the top. I just really grabbed my butt there. Feel free to grab your butt. Hold it at the top. Think about those heels pulling back towards the shoulders and the knees reaching over the toes. That's going to light up those hamstrings. Lift a little bit higher. Breathe. And slowly lower it all the way on down. We're going to bring the feet a little bit wider here. Toes spilling off the mat. Knees pressing as wide as feels okay in your body as we roll up. And slowly lower it down. Alright, spiraling the inner thighs away from one another so we can really get that outer glute area as well. Good guys, you got it. We're going to hold it up at the top here. You're going to bring the knees towards one another and then widen it out. And in and out. So you start to feel your inner thighs. Make sure your hips haven't dropped towards the ground. Last 3. Hold it nice and wide, little lifts up and up for 6. 3, 2, 1, lower it all the way on down. All right, bring the feet back to parallel. Now that the hips are a little bit more warmed up, we're going to cross the right shin over the left thigh and just give it a gentle press out. Do not be fooled, it's not a stretch. We're going into another bridge here. Have that right foot flex as we lift the hips up and down. So this is a way of just adding more weight onto the left side here to help us build even more muscle. Of course, if it ever feels too tight on that hip here, we can bring the leg into a regular tabletop as well. Hold it at the top. Make sure those hips are even. And lower it all the way down. Keep the cross of the leg. Just drop both knees over to the right. Back through center. Cross the left shin. We start with that glorious press out. All right. Ready when you are. Here we go. We're going to lift the hips up and lower it down. You might notice one side feels easier than the other. It's always great to get that feedback from your body. Good. Take it for another 4. Last one. And lower it all the way down. Again, keep the cross of the legs. Just drop them over to the left. Bring it back through center. All right, we're going to roll onto our right side here. You can have a block underneath the head if you prefer. I'm just going to use my hand. And then we're going to start with the legs bent. Lift that bottom waistline up as we start to lift and lower the top leg. Now, things I see most here would be tucking the tailbone or leaning back. I want you to think you're sitting in a chair and really sticking your butt out here. All right. Abs engaged. Hold the leg lifted. I love these. We're going to do little lifts of the knee. So we come into that external rotation. Think about your foot here, your left foot pressing into a shelf. So it's not moving. You're just lifting that knee. We're going to make the motion even bigger. So knee is going to lift nice and high. Tap the knees together. Lift the heel. Kiss the heels. Kiss the knees. Kiss the heels. I do this one a lot because it really it gets you every time. No one is safe from this exercise. All right, we get relief for a moment in 3, 2, bring it back to parallel, extend the leg out long. Oh, it should feel like a vacation for a moment, and then bend it back on in. This is a great opportunity to lengthen, so we're going to decompress as we reach, control it back in. Good, you got it. Oh my god, it feels so much better after one. You guys motivate me to do that, so I appreciate you. Let's hold the leg out long. Last thing, just little pulses up and up. I have my foot pointed. You can do either one. It's 9 out of 10 times attacking a plant in my classes. Don't judge me. Hold it lifted and lower it all the way down. All right, we're going to sit it on up here. You can crisscross applesauce here if you want more of a stretch. We're going to take that leg we just worked, so the left leg, bring it on top of that right knee and just fold forward here. Any amount. Maybe today you're just sitting up. That's fine. Maybe today you're leaning forward. I'm big on not doing what you think it's supposed to look like, but doing what feels good for you. So knowing what challenges you, your limits, and working around that. Because at the end of the day, you're working out for you, right? Let's go over to the other side. Okay. Checking alignment because it makes the world of a difference here. We're going to lift that top leg up and lower it down. See if you can put mind to muscle. So squeeze that glute. Think about what muscles you're using. And because you don't have an instructor with you, please touch yourself, as weird as that sounds, and see what your alignment is, because oftentimes it feels different than it actually looks. All right, we're going to begin that burn. So lift the leg up, lift the knee towards the ceiling, and then down to parallel. We want to be one long line through the spine. If you want to swear at this point, go for it. Right, we're going to make it bigger, so you're going to kiss those knees together. Whew. Kiss the heels together. It's nicer for like 1 second. You've got this. Don't give up. Three more sets. 2. Last one. Bring it back to parallel for me. Extend it out. Woof, yes. Bend it back on in. Keep that leg lifted. Good. Slowing it down here. Next one, we're going to hold it out long and lower and lift. 8, 7, so close. And then we get that stretch. 1 and lower it. Woo, am I right? All right, sit on up. Again, feel free to take crisscross applesauce and fold forward. Just make sure the opposite leg would be on top. If you're coming with me for that double pigeon, that right knee is going to stack over the left. And then any amount. We either fold forward, we stay seated. One side might look and feel much different. Again, honoring each side for where it's at. And just watch the mental talk that we have with ourselves when we're doing things. See if you can motivate yourself and be kind to yourself. Beating ourselves up does nothing. Nothing productive. All right, onto the forms we go. We're almost there, guys. Right heel is going to come up towards the ceiling, and we're just going to take these little donkey kicks up and up. Now, those frontal ribs are sandwiching up to meet the back ribs, and our belly button is drawn to our spine here. And the squeeze should be coming from that right glute, not from the arching of the low back. All right, hold. I want you to tap the left knee down over to the other side, and then bring it back up towards the ceiling. We're going to tap down and up. So we get a little inner thigh and left. You can do it. Last 3, 2, 1. Hold it lifted and lower it down. Give yourself a child's pose. I'm going to turn just so you can see me better on this side. Forearms are down. Left heel up towards the ceiling. Check in with that core and take little pulses up. You want to press into those forearms. It's going to keep it out of the neck and the low back, honestly. Squeezing that left glute. And see if you can hug the right hip over to the left a little bit. All right, we're going to tap it down and then bring it up. So we're tapping it to the other side of that right leg and then squeezing and lifting it back up. Good, 5 more till the hold. You got it. Woof, guys, hold it up there. And lower down, child's pose. Right. Crawl the knees on forward. We have one last exercise. A little bit more full body here. Hands are going to come down behind you. We're going to press into those feet. Lift the hips, squeeze the glutes, and then lower it back down. We lift up and down. Now this is a lot. So what you can do here is bring it back to that bridging that we did in the very beginning and do those pulses. You can take breaks whenever you need to for those wrists. We're not here for long though. Another 4. Hold it on the last one. Squeeze the glutes, tuck that tailbone. And lower it all the way on down. Bring the legs forward, give yourself a forward fold. Maybe a little pedaling through the legs. And that's it, guys. Good job for showing up. I'm, as always, so proud of you, so grateful for you, and until next time, bye.